Well, Richard Terry is the British adventurer travelling the globe in search of the world's most dangerous creatures. Have a look.
Travels the globe to unravel the mysteries behind the myths, to unearth the truths about some of the least encountered and most feared species that exist in the wild.
Now, I spoke to Richard earlier. Have a look at this. Richard, good morning. You have the very cool title of Monster Hunter. Sounds like a pretty dangerous job description. Tell us about it.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, maybe I should use that myself on my Facebook page.
In your new show, you set out to track some pretty incredible beasts. The man-eating menace, the African werewolf and the winged assassin. Now, surely these can't be real. This must be just stuff of village legends.
Well, the first one you mentioned, the man-eating menace, that isn't a creature of folklore. It's very clear right from the outset of the programme what the animal is. It is a Bengal tiger. We're trying to work out why these tigers are eating people and why these man-eating attacks are on the rise. If anyone sees a tiger in the day or night, they're not going to mistake that. Fishermen are being dragged out of their boats and eaten, and the attacks are on the rise, and we're trying to work out why.
Richard, you also try to track down the African werewolf. Reports are coming through from locals in Tanzania that it's so cunning that it has to be part human. I mean, what did you find there?
Hearing myths about an African werewolf, of course, the team and I will travel to Tanzania completely sceptical about there being any truth behind it. But there had to be a reason why people feared something that wasn't real, and we wanted to work out, where does this fear come from? Why are people projecting the legends, the myths, onto a real creature? Hunters who really do recognise the sounds and the movements of animals. We wanted to find out what it was that had been attacking people.
Well, I'm intrigued. What was the answer?
You do have to watch the programme to find out what the animal was. What was so interesting and why people were believing that it was a shape-shifting form that had been attacking people was because of the timing of the attacks. These attacks were happening around the full moon, so of course people being ripped out of their hides. People were being dragged out of these, just bones remaining.
What does your poor wife think about all of this?
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
She's glad to see the back of me.
Aww.
She's glad I'm hunter-gatherer, out earning a living. And I don't think she's in the slightest bit worried.
No attacks from the Mekong flesh eater or the winged assassin or the African werewolf? You haven't had to fight them
well,
off?
there was a very large snake which I can't mention because it's the creature at the end of one of the episodes that got its jaws around me and drew blood.
Finally, Richard, are there any other mysterious creatures that, you know, you're hoping to track down in Australia? Have you heard about any mythical beasts that have piqued your interest?
There's no way we can make a series of man versus monster without going to Australia. So when we make more, there has to be, at the very least, 2 episodes in Australia.
You're a brave man. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We hope to see you down under soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah.
They might find that mythical beast in Australia the honest lawyer. Just saying.
He was ruggedly handsome, wasn't he, Richard Terry?
Do I have to answer that?
Go on.
He was kind of all right.
Yeah, he was cute.
A little bit of stubble.